always the G string, dude. Fuck.
You know my eyes are bloodshot red, but I'll still be going strong. Told myself that I don't need no sleep till I'm dead, but it might be in my head all alone. As the world rides by, I might feel all alone, but I know it's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. Got my head in my hands and I don't give a damn, but I guess it'll be up.
What's up, Ventura? Hey. Don't be alarmed, everybody. We're still here. We're still a show. And we've moved downstairs into a bigger room where we can accommodate local Joe, everybody. Joe, that's his name. And that's his game right there.
Good morning. Look, I got a thing behind my back now.
You got a Joe, and you got a thing behind your back. There you go. And
I'm not at Bombay anymore.
Nope. And the lovely Shayna, everybody. The lovely
Hey,
Shayna.
guys.
Oh, hey, girl.
Yeah, look at that.
I'm in Miami.
We got our own names and everything. Look at that. My name's Brian. Okay.
Oh, hi,
here we
Brian.
go. And now we are. Oh, hey, you know what we're listening to, everybody?
This is some really good reggae.
Yeah. This is our guest tonight. And do you know where he is? He's sitting right across from us.
He's
What?
so close we can smell him.
Oh, that's...
That came out wrong.
He
Sorry.
does smell great.
He does really smell pretty nice, yeah.
Yeah. We're not going to acknowledge him right now because that would be rude. We need to talk about what's going on in our lives.
Let's talk about us first.
But hey, this is Just Like Them. This is Kyle Smith's latest single. You got to check him out. He is all over the place. He tours. He does a lot, and we're gonna get to know him in a little bit. But for right now, we got to ask Joe about his weekend. Joe, how was your weekend?
Why do you always start with me in my weekends?
Because it's funny.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's super funny to drive around and play gigs. And
It is.
Sleep in hotels for 4 hours, then go to the next gig.
You're living the life, aren't you?
Yeah, really kind of killing it in my diesel wagon. But no,
Right,
I'm
yeah.
super thankful to have some gigs. So yeah, I was up north, and then I was down south, I think, and then I did Sunday Fun Day with a couple gigs, and mostly just sleeping at the studio, trying to get this new TV show music done.
Wow, new show on TV that you're...
Oh yeah, I guess I never plug myself.
Do you want to plug yourself?
You're
You
the
don't
worst promoter ever.
I might be the worst promoter
You
ever.
really
yes.
are. You're not even on Facebook.
No. It
Good Lord.
got really toxic, and my dad was sending me political shit, and I was like, I don't feel the same way you do.
Well, I think your
So I had to
your
leave.
parents watch the show now, so that's cool.
Hi, Mom.
There's
She
Joe.
definitely doesn't watch that.
Wait, hold on. We need his name tag. There we go. There's Joe.
Oh, I got a name tag.
Yeah, see, we all got name
This
tags.
is getting fancy.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah. We're upgrading everything.
Yeah, so if you want to tune in on MAV Television,
Mav. Okay.
MAV
Yeah.
TV, we are working on season 7 of Full Custom Garage, featuring Ian Russell, who makes the weirdest cars I've ever seen. It's kind of a reality show, but like a real one. Like, we don't script it. And I write all the cool music.
This is sorry. I'm looking at this. This is actually kind of cool. We're actually looking at each other like we are in the boxes.
I should have worn a
Right.
better shirt.
Like-
maybe.
We're used to
that's-
sitting across from each other.
And look at this. My hand doesn't even reach the camera anymore. This is amazing.
Got some high technology here
Wow.
tonight.
I'm sorry. I just freaked out a little
The
bit.
local show just got an upgrade, guys.
Yeah, sorry, we might be a little giddy right now.
Oh my gosh. Sorry about that.
So speaking of giddy,
Yeah.
you had an excited Uber driver tonight.
Oh yeah, that was
She was excited.
well. Yeah, you told her what you were doing because she was asking. You know her, right?
You always chat up your Uber drivers.
He knows all
I
the
feel like
Uber
you
drivers.
Tell them everything
Yeah.
about you.
Well, yeah, it all comes from me refusing to have less than 2 drinks per show. So I take Uber and I try to behave myself and not go to jail.
Yep.
And I happened to meet this lady last week. I think it must have been Tuesday. And we talked about art and this and that and Instagram. And then I followed her on Instagram. And then she picked me up again today. And you never know who you're going to get, right?
Right.
So she
It's like a
picked-
box of chocolates.
Yeah, she
Like
picked me up
Forrest
from the
Gump.
studio, and like I clicked on it right before. I was like, "Oh, it's the same lady." She was really nice. She's a real like hip young chick with tattoos.
Oh,
and,
score.
like, has a rad Instagram page that we could plug later.
Right.
So we're driving and just kind of talking about things, and she was like, "Oh, are you going to the?" She noticed the address. You're going to the podcast place again. It's like, "Oh, wow, you remember me."
The podcast place.
Yeah.
Which our guest tonight thought was an actual studio. And he arrived here, he's like, this is an
It
apartment.
is in
This
a,
is an
it is a
apartment.
studio.
Where am I? So we were talking about it, and she's like, "So what do you do?" Because I brought a guitar this time. And I was like, "I'm actually a guitar player.
Hey, now.
I'm not a show person, but I'm learning."
Show person.
Shayna makes me.
You're
so-
quite the showman, Joe.
And she's like, "Well, what are you gonna do tonight?" I'm like, "Oh, we have this rad guest. It's our first in person. I'm psyching. This is gonna be so cool. It's a really great singer performer named Kyle Smith." And she literally had a meltdown in the car. I thought she was gonna crash.
Oh, no.
I'm not making this up. She was all,
Oh my gosh. Wow.
"Yeah."
She
I'm like,
fangirled hard.
"Wait, do you know him?" She's like, "Oh, maybe, but not really." But I was like, "Do you want to meet him?" She's like, "Absolutely. No, I can't."
Oh yeah, and she met him all right. Let's take a look here.
Yeah, I kind of.
Oh, look at that.
that.
Your biggest fan drove me here.
She's so cute.
I know. I didn't even think she was going to believe me, but look at this. I'm blushing. Look at this. You're not? Okay. Are you sure?
There we go.
Kyle Smith. Hi. You got fans all over the place.
Oh my god. That's the best.
That's great.
You can't make that up.
You can't
dude.
make that up. No, it's just impossible.
Dude. And she was like freaking out, like trying to back out of it when you pulled up. And I didn't know what car you drive or anything because I'm not.
We're not talking
a
about
fan
that.
girl.
We're still talking about you.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I don't know.
I don't have nothing to talk about. But
well.
yeah, she was like, "That's him." When you drove around the corner and pulled up, I'm like, "Get out of the car." And she's like, "I don't think I can. I don't think I can." And then afterwards, when you were grabbing your gear out, she was like, "I'm shaking. I'm shaking. I'm never driving you again." I'm like, "Oh yeah, sorry for introducing you to celebrity crushes.
Oh my gosh.
My bad."
You should have. Oh man, that'd be so funny if you just had a rose laying by. You just like, and here's your rose.
That would have been kind of awesome. I just needed one more minute. And then Shayna and Kyle found a fire outside.
Oh yeah,
We
that
had
was,
to put a little dumpster fire out.
that was interesting.
Yeah, everything's good now, though. I think.
Yeah, everything's fine.
So I think we should acknowledge that we actually have someone else in the room.
Yeah, this is kind
We're
of weird.
so not used to doing it this way because usually
Yeah.
we have our small talk and then we talk to people on the screen on Zoom. So it's like so
different.
so different having someone in person.
But yeah, let's. Hey everybody. Hey everybody. Our guest tonight is an amazing. You put that in there for me, didn't you?
I did because you like to say amazing.
Our guest tonight is an amazing local reggae musician. Please welcome Kyle Smith to the show. Kyle, yes.
What's up, guys?
Oh, we got to give applause this time. Now he's in person. How are you? This is great. This is our first in-person kind of thing.
Yeah.
It looks like we are in different places, but we are actually in the same room.
Yeah.
It's kind of awesome. But
Great.
wow. Yeah. Thank you so much for joining us today. We're going to have a performance later, a live performance by Kyle Smith. Yeah, this is fantastic.
Wow. This is cool.
So, Kyle, I feel like I am not prepared for this at all. This is
Brian is quite the professional.
this is going to go very poorly.
It's usually the best that way.
Oh, it is.
Hey man, don't get all fangirl like the Lyft driver.
I kind of am.
I think
I've seen so many pictures of him
I think that's what's happening.
and videos of just.
Well, now
All right.
we've played Kyle. We've played your music on the show before, so
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, during our 420 episode,
That's right.
I appreciate that. Thank you so very much.
which was a Tuesday.
That was a Tuesday.
We called it the Tuesday episode, not the 420 episode.
That was a lot of celebrating before the show. if you
not
want to
by
go
me.
back and listen to that
I don't
episode,
celebrate. I don't celebrate anything.
Maybe we shouldn't talk about it.
Let's move on.
Yeah, I actually laid right where you are, and then I had the giant dog on top
On
of
the
me,
420 show.
hallucinating because I don't smoke weed, but I decided it was a great idea in 420.
Yeah, 420, I guess.
Woo.
I guess if you're going to smoke, that's the day.
Joe,
For some
But your
reason.
music was cool.
Joe did not
Yeah.
have a good experience that episode.
Strong.
It was very strong, yeah.
I appreciate you representing. Thank you so very much.
Oh man! So since we are doing our first live in-person guest, have you been able to? You've been playing some shows recently.
Yep.
And when did that start to pick back up again? I mean, we've had this whole year and a half to kind of figure everything out. But yeah, was it a couple months ago? Was it at the beginning of the year?
You know what, dude? Right when shit hit the fan back in, can I say shit?
You can say
whatever you
Say
want.
anything.
Okay,
Don't
Yeah.
get
Just making
naked.
sure.
While the cameras are on, please.
All right.
Whatever.
Please.
It's cool.
Well, to be honest with you, dude, I mean, basically when shit hit the fan back in like last March, I think we stayed inside for 3 or 4 months. And then once June or July of 2020 rolled around, it's like, all right, man, let's get this shit on the road, you know? And,
Yeah.
and we had to basically shift and adapt and sort of create a new norm with music by only doing outdoor shows, private events, you know what I mean? Like, mask up, you know, and we kind of did like we created like this kind of like private show world and like our whole like reggae rock community, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
so we hit every backyard between here and New York for like 7 months straight.
Yeah.
you know
That's
what I mean?
crazy.
And,
All the way to New York. That's so cool.
So the pandemic didn't really affect you that much.
Oh, it
sounds
did.
like you.
Oh, it did.
Yeah.
You changed a little bit, but you still kept playing. That's great.
Just had to work harder, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Just
Yeah.
had to work a lot harder to do the same
Yeah.
shit, and I don't know, man. I mean, it's you know, we're only here once, you know, and if you know, if you got to play the hand that you're dealt, man, you know. So I just tried to adapt and maximize what I could out of the situation, you know.
Wow.
Did you pick up any new hobbies?
I did. I you know what? To be honest with you, I had never done any of my own producing until COVID.
Oh.
And right when we went on lockdown, I was like, all right, I dropped like some money on some studio equipment. I soundproofed my room. I got, the guitar racks. I basically turned my room into a studio.
Yeah.
And I started calling all these producers. I'm like, how do you do this? How do you do that? I started watching a bunch of YouTube videos.
So
and,
you haven't recorded on your own since last year, then?
Rephrase, sorry.
Like, sorry, you. That was a terrible sentence, everybody. Before getting help to do everything on your own, how did you record? Was it a team of people in studios and stuff like that? That's so cool.
Yeah, just working with producers, you know what I mean? Like I've always like played like the artist role where it's like I have, the idea. I know how the shit sounds in my head.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
And I get to bring it to a guy and I'm just like, make it fucking sound like this, you know? Excuse my language. Sorry. I can't.
No, you're good.
You're fine.
Okay.
You're cool.
Fuck.
Let's just all say fuck and just get it over with.
Yeah. Fucking shit. Okay. All right.
We're good.
Sorry, Ventura. We're cussing tonight. But yeah, it's always just been, find a legitimate producer that I trust and that has like some credibility and drop, throw a couple racks at him and let's get in there and bang out like 3-4 days of solid work and so to have that right 4 feet away from my bed now.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's really cool, dude. Because like if
you did it right.
yeah,
Kind of. I mean,
I made it work.
Wow, that's really cool.
that's all we do. That's all we can do, right?
Yep.
That's what we're doing here.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. Wow. Yeah. So where did you record at prior to this? Was it local areas? Was it like friends? I'm curious on who you were involved with?
So I
Over the years.
have like 4 guys that I've been like kind of bouncing back and forth between. So
Yeah, because the production, I mean, the production is just amazing.
Thanks, man.
On
Thank you.
these,
That's great.
on all of your stuff.
Thank you.
And it's really clean. All the signals are clean. I'm a musician as well, so I can appreciate that, just like Joe.
Yes.
And sorry, I try
it's cool.
to cue him on the camera switching.
Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, there I am. Yeah.
Nope, there you go. There you are. But yeah, the production is just amazing, and it's just it's crazy to. I mean, you think of all the amazing records that have come out over the last, I don't know, 30 or 40 years, and most of it has been from the valley, like the San Fernando Valley, like Sound City, that area in what is that, Sherman Oaks. And it's just it's great to hear like other amazing productions outside of LA,
Right.
and especially here locally, where we can. It's just kind of like a 10-15 minute drive, and I think that's like really important when you're a local musician to be able to have a studio close by that you can just kind of
Yes.
go and be creative at, and just and just hit whenever you're feeling it.
Whenever the mood strikes you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
But now you can just wake up and kind of roll out of
Roll
bed.
out of bed, just shred.
Shit.
And
I wish,
roll out of bed and shred. The lovely Joe, everybody. Get out of
It
bed and
doesn't work
shred.
that way. Yeah.
I can tell you do that every day, Joe.
No, I just sleep at the studio now on a
There you
couch.
That's how it works.
Yeah. So, what are some of the studios and places that you've cut some of these rad tracks that we've been listening to?
Okay. So out of like 4, I guess if I had to pick like 4. So number 1 was the EP I recorded with Elliot Lanham. He's at a place called Hidden City Studios in Santa Barbara.
Yeah, SB. He's
you guys
great.
probably know him. You know what I
yeah.
mean? He's worked with.
Yeah, Joe's our local music correspondent.
Okay. so you know Elliot then.
I
So
do,
Elliot's cut tracks for Katy Perry, Revolution,
Yeah.
like a lot
Heavy
of big
cat,
dog.
man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Beach Boys, Andre Nicotina,
Yeah.
like big names. And he actually, before I ever recorded anything or anything like that, he actually reached out. He was doing his thing, grinding, promoting his business, and he sent me a message on Instagram and was like, "Hey, come check out my studio.
Wow.
I'll charge you so and so an hour, and we can get an EP. It seems like you have a good following." And I had no idea what I was doing, so I was just like, "Sure, I can throw whatever I can at it. $1,200, $1,200, $1,500, whatever I could afford at the time.
Wow.
And so the EP, my first release ever, which was in December 2017, that was all with Elliot. That was with Jaded and Criminal and Dope Fiend and those songs.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then I also work with Philly Landeros.
Philly.
So
Good dude.
Philly's the
Yeah,
man, dude.
yeah.
We love Philly.
Yeah,
If
he
you're
came up
watching-
last week too. He keeps coming back.
Coming up
Yeah,
on
he
every
did.
episode.
He's
Yeah.
killing it, man. You know
Yeah.
what? I've watched that dude. I started associating with them when it was Lion City over off of Callan.
That's
over
where
there.
my studio is. That's how I know them. It's like right around the corner, and that's how I met them. Yeah.
Yeah, we were talking about Mint Dolphin last week.
Yeah, the Mint Dolphin.
Do you know
likes
Eric?
Philly too.
Eric.
Eric Swank. We interviewed him last Thursday. Yeah,
maybe.
But he's a what do you call it?
More pop.
Associated
Oh yeah.
with the
Yeah.
Philly and Sarah and those folks.
Nice.
But yeah, so Philly
cool.
produced and engineered tracks for you as well.
Yeah, so I dropped a punk rock tune called "Make It Through," and that was kind of like
Ooh, cool.
maybe like 6 months ago. Philly did all the recording, mixing, mastering on that one. He also did "Permanent Vacation," which was like an acoustic track that I dropped. There's a video for that one on YouTube, and we filmed that right down there at Solomar.
Oh,
and,
cool.
Yeah, I mean, we were also part of the Sublime tribute album called "The House That Bradley Built," where they took like 55 of like the kind of reggae rock bands in the scene, and we were able to do Romeo on there.
Oh my gosh.
Which is like one of my favorite Sublime songs. So we did that acoustic version of Romeo with Philly, and he mixed and he recorded and mixed that one as well.
What a
there you go.
There you go. This is it. Yeah, right here.
Yeah, we're super stoked with this one.
Wow.
Yeah, he killed it. Yep,
it's just
that's
the
it.
Oh man, that's cool, dude.
the microphone. What kind of microphone did you use on
I
that
have no
guitar?
idea.
Holy crap. That's a vinyl acoustic, right?
It's a large microphone. It's about this big. Very fancy.
It's very fancy.
Yeah, we did that one
What a
with
cool,
Philly.
Awesome.
what a cool project to be on.
Oh
That's-
yeah, super grateful, man. It was it was put out by Law Records, and they basically they're just doing the whole thing to fundraise for a treatment center for the Noel Family Foundation,
Wow.
which is Brad's family after
Yeah.
he overdosed and passed. They're raising funds to open like a recovery home for musicians struggling with opiate addiction.
Yeah,
So,
Wow.
that's
Yeah.
a great foundation. We should put a link in there about that.
Yes,
It's
we do.
NoelFamilyFoundation.org. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Always plugging when I can.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, their heart's in the right place, and they
1000%.
spend a lot of time working on that.
Oh yeah.
It's huge.
Yep. And then as far as other producers, George Spitz, who's like one of my main dudes, he's actually one of the engineers for Slightly Stupid. He does
Yeah.
like he did a lot of mixing on their last record with like Yellow Man and shit. And Georgie, we did that song Astray, that Just Like Them that you just heard. So George is a mixing, mastering fucking just genius, dude, and I can't talk that guy up enough. So George Spitz, and then the last one, and I'll shut up, is Lou Richards over at 17th Street in Costa Mesa. These guys are all. Oh, I do have one more after that, but basically Costa Mesa, Redondo Beach, LA, and here with Philly. You know what I mean? So I'm, obviously we
Just
do.
working the entire coast.
And I feel like that's so close, though. You know what I mean? Like
It's
a couple hours after work,
yeah.
it's doable. You know.
It's still local. Yeah.
Yep. But yeah, we got so Lou Richards. He, another mastermind. The dude is like behind like Dirty Heads, Sublime. You know what I mean? Like he definitely had a huge hand in the self-titled album with Garden Grove and What I Got and all that shit.
Garden Grove was one of my favorites.
Slightly Stupid, Everything You Need, all that shit was recorded
Yeah.
at 17th Street. So anytime I'm there, it's like fuck, like there's some history here.
You can smell it in that place.
Oh, dude,
too. You're
yeah,
like, oh
yeah.
my
Like
God.
when I see old
Yeah.
pictures of like my favorite bands, or like when you walk in and there's like the platinum, like the gold records and shit, like on the wall. I'm just like, fuck. Like you walk into that place and there's like the Sublime, like Congrats
Wow.
#1 alternative shit, and it's like, wow, dude, this is crazy.
Yeah. Do you think
You can
that
feel it, yeah.
Yeah. Do you think the walls trap energy? Do you think that?
In there,
Yeah.
I think certain places it does.
Certain
for
places,
sure.
right?
Yeah, 1000%.
I think recording studios really trap energy.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you think about it, right? Like there's loud music, there's vibrations, and these are particles. Kind of, I'm going off the deep end right now.
I like it.
So
I like
sorry
it.
about all
No,
this,
we
guys.
love that shit.
No, we're going deep. This isn't 420, but we're close. We're close. No, but it's just everything's kind of like particles. Like everything's molecules and atoms and
Energy,
all that.
man, just like you said.
Yeah, and I think where you enter a room and you're just like you kind of get chills. You kind of just like have that vibe where you're just like, oh my god, like something's powerful in here.
Yep.
And
1000%.
that's really cool. And especially as an artist, I think that's really special to be able to record in studios that have other people's energy in them,
Yes.
because it's all positive.
Yep. And I mean, shit, it's a gift to be able to like see that shit on a video and then like be in there the next, like some video of like my favorite band, you know what I mean, and then be in there like the next day, like
Wow.
the Pepper Studio. That's the last one that I was gonna say was
Pepper.
Yeah, Pepper, man.
Jeff Neeson and
Yeah.
Jeff Bates, who they were behind Pepper's last few records.
Wow. I knew a guitar player of theirs. I forgot his last name. His name was Shay.
Shit.
But yeah, it was a long time ago. Anyways, sorry.
Shit. I'm trying to think. I'm just trying to think if I know Shay.
Shay, if you're watching. All right.
But yeah, we did. We cut some cool live tracks from Kona Town's what they call the studio. So it's right there in Redondo. So we cut a cool live track of Jaded from there, and then I've got like 14 songs that we've been working on for like 2 years that are going to be on the full length that are just recorded at all of the studios that I mentioned. So
Wow, that's gonna be. I can't wait to hear that, man.
I hope so, man.
Yeah.
I'm hoping shit just, I don't know. It's like I'm kind of banking like all the sleepless nights and all the hard work and everything is all banking on these fucking 14 songs.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like I said, you got tremendous energy. I mean, I can feel it from here. But yeah, you just you're doing exactly what everyone should be doing. You remind me a lot of this musician. I don't know if you know who Philip Sace is. He's an amazing blues guitarist from the LA area. I think he's in LA.
He's an LA guy.
He's actually from Canada.
He's from Canada originally.
Canada.
But this boy can play guitar. Holy smokes! But you're right. That
The
energy is just,
there's something there.
Yeah.
And I think everyone that has that energy should be deserving of something. You know, like
he scares me. I just run out of the room and he plays guitar. It's too good. It's like
you
too
gotta,
much. I have to just, leave.
He's
makes
heavy.
you want to quit.
Yeah.
He's like, just vibe heavy, but
there's way too many people like that.
So many of them.
That's true.
So many people make me want to give up and never fucking pick up a guitar ever
I quit
again,
3
dude.
times this week, and it's only Tuesday.
Yeah.
Are you from this area?
I actually I grew up in, kind of all over the place, but when I was real young, I did grow up in Camarillo, and then lived out here in Ventura for a bit when I was like 13, 14. Redding, Long Beach, Riverside. Now I've been back home here for like 7 years almost.
Oh, wow.
So very similar places.
Yeah, except for Riverside.
Riverside's a different world.
Riverside was a trip. That was some other shit, man. Right there in downtown by the bus stop. Dude.
Yeah. Oh man.
You could
Ninth
get Locust,
shanked
baby.
down there for sure, man.
Yeah,
What is it with musicians in Riverside moving out to Ventura? Because Sean Jones was from Riverside too.
Yeah, he's from Riverside area. Yeah.
Interesting.
We still would do gigs there.
I think it's the
got a
beach.
lot of
Riverside's cool, man. It's got a cool little downtown thing going on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's lots of like coffee shops and kind of like
It is.
cigar
There's some
lounges
good hangs and stuff there.
Yeah, good music spots. It's cool.
As long as you don't get shanked.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
As long as
We're in fucking
as you-
Oxnard. The same shit could happen here.
Yeah.
Shit happens.
There was a fire just outside, so I don't know. Anything can happen out here.
Shayna put it out.
Yeah.
Redding, though, that place is pretty
Redding,
cool. It's so
yeah.
beautiful
Dude,
up there.
yeah, up north. That was. I wish I would have spent my 4 years living there a lot better. You know what I mean? Because I was a teenager and all I cared about was getting fucked up all day. You know, and there's just so much beauty up there, man. And so many things to experience. You know.
Yeah.
To go back though, we go up there every
That's
now
beautiful.
So you moved around a lot.
Yes.
What was that? Was that because of parents' jobs? Was it because of you were touring or just getting around with friends? And I know you're a recovering addict.
Yes.
And you've been. I'm sorry. You've been sober for how many years?
7.8.
That's amazing.
almost 8 here. In a month, it'll be almost 8 years, man.
That's
Congratulations,
amazing,
man.
And you're definitely
Knock on wood.
taking control of your life and using it for the better.
Thanks, man.
To definitely, what would I say? You're definitely giving back to others. And I think, that's all that I think really matters in life is just if we all gave back, it would be just a reciprocating energy, right?
I mean, just the fact that you said that, I was like, I was thinking like, dude, you could be doing so much more. You know what I mean? But, I don't know. I mean, I guess I'm super lucky to have like a something I'm passionate about that does kind of give back, like in a way. You know what I mean? Like I do get lots of messages from people, and I try to stay super responsive on social media. With a lot of people hit me up and they're just like, hey, just so you know, this song made me feel this way. Or
wow, that's great.
So
I have this long clean now because I heard this song and it like fucking shook me. So
wow,
damn.
In a way, I really don't feel like I feel like I should be doing a lot more, but at the same time, it's like maybe I found like my niche to where I can, work hard towards my goals, but at the same time, maybe it benefits some other people along the way, because I just feel so tunnel vision all the time, like. Maybe I'm selfish or it's all for me and it's my fucking goals and me all the time. But at the same time, I hear shit like that. And it kinda,
dude, that's wild, man.
It's an interesting dichotomy to feel selfish for putting yourself out there. Right? Isn't it weird?
I guess.
Like,
yeah,
it feels kind of like, hey, look at me. But at the same time, you're affecting other people in a positive way. Like, that you can't knock that, you know?
Just got to be
Somebody
open,
has to
man,
do it. I mean,
Well, check this out. So, earlier in the program, we talked about the Lyft driver, Cassandra. And the one thing that I didn't mention Well, she said a lot of things, man. She was freaking out. Thanks for making me look good. But no,
I hope she hears this and she's like, those fucking assholes.
She said she was never going to drive me again because I made you meet her. But no, in all seriousness, I was like, no, you know Kyle Smith. I'm like, I've listened to his music. I've never met him before, and I'm looking forward to talking with him. And she's like, yeah, I'm a recovering addict. And like a lot of what he says, which I assume might be like what you post or talk about, it was really inspiring to her.
Oh, that's cool.
I mean, can you imagine? Like, I'm driving from my studio to here to meet you, to
just
talk
today.
to you.
Yeah,
this
like
really happened
like an hour ago or 45 minutes ago, and she's saying that she really relates to you because of addiction issues and how you've handled them. So, holy smokes, man!
Really
like
cool,
that's
man.
yeah. I mean, you can't make that up. It's just there. I mean, that's huge. It gives me goosebumps.
That's
Thanks,
awesome. I thought she
Yeah.
just like had a crush on him because she thought he was cute. But
I
no,
think there was
that's
that
even
too.
better.
But yeah. No, but no, she was really serious about it. And
I
like,
mean,
knew
he
your
is
story.
cute. I mean,
He's a good looking feller.
he's a good-looking feller.
You guys are fucking
good
kidding.
young ball player, as Bobby Crosby would say. I don't know what that
Wow.
Anyways,
You guys
It's a
and
deep
your
cut.
bro crushes on all
know.
our guests.
I know. I have a crush on Kyle, and I have a crush on Eric Swank. And it's not going well for me, looking straight. Hey, what got you interested in music? We have a running theme here. I think we're going to make it a game show eventually. What age did you pick up the guitar?
first guitar I got when I was 7 years old.
Damn it!
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh,
Oh,
that
you're
might-
messing up the
A
algorithm,
little bit more
man.
young. He's
Yeah.
I was gonna say 12.
Yeah.
All right.
I think he might be the youngest.
He might. Well, yeah, for a guitar, yeah.
Yeah.
Like in general.
Yeah, most people like. Isn't it weird how? Well, I mentioned this last week, and I just answered my own question. I was like, isn't it weird how guys just want to pick up the guitar in high school and just want to impress girls?
Start shredding immediately.
Yeah, exactly. But
No.
what was your what was your impetus? What was the reason you picked up a guitar?
Dude, you know what? I mean, I gotta just I gotta think. I mean, nobody in my family plays music, you know what I mean? But my dad is like a just music, like I want to say definitely enthusiast, but at the same time, like he was always so. I remember just like sitting with my dad in the living room, like before we had like the MP3s and all that shit, and he would literally have like his cassettes and his CDs, and we had like Nirvana Unplugged in New York. We had Black Sabbath self-titled. Ooh. We had and he would sit me by the speakers all the time, like before everybody had iPhones, before everybody was stuck to a screen all day. He would literally just kick it with me and like point out all the shit and all these songs, you know what I mean? Like, oh, you hear what they did there? Oh, listen to that shit in the background.
way.
Yeah. So
and,
he had the ears.
Yeah,
You can
yeah.
hear it, yeah.
I mean, you know, the older I get, obviously we hear different shit, and you know, but I don't know, dude. I wish I had like a really good answer to that, but you know, nobody in my family plays music. Nobody ever like pushed me to do it or anything. Like I've always listened and learned, you know what I mean? And it's
Wow.
always just been like, and then, you know, guitar was like the main thing that stuck. You know, I did, you know, drums, piano, all that shit growing up too, but guitar was like the main thing that like, I don't know, man. Like I lose time, and there's no fucking problems when I'm in my zone, you know. And
It's weird, huh? It's a magical thing that is very hard to explain. Where it just
it's our meditation,
it just
man,
goes
you know?
away, and when you're in-
Meditation. That's a great.
Yeah. That's cool.
So I don't know. I guess I've just always felt like it was my thing, you know, and like since I was like 7 years old, I'm like, I'm gonna fucking do that, you know.
And now that you're
amazing.
24, how is it working out for you?
Yeah. Now I want to take a nap. No, it's cool, man. It's cool.
We feel you. We're all 32 now.
Yeah, we're all 30.
Yeah.
We've established, I think, since my birthday, right?
Pretty sure.
My birthday was on March 1st.
Mine was last week.
Yeah.
Happy late birthday, mine too. On
Yeah.
May 27th.
Oh.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Thank
27
are
is
you
my
a
favorite
Gemini?
number.
Or?
I am. I am
Yeah.
a psycho. Yeah.
Same
Is that what
here.
that means?
Yeah. Certified psychopath.
Yeah.
Oh.
At least half of us, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we got 2 out of 2.
I think
What are
so.
you, Joe? What are you?
I'm March, so I
You
like
Pisces?
water. Yeah.
Are you Pisces
Water?
too?
Yeah.
Holy
Yeah.
crap.
No, we're
We
like
have
a
2
week away or something.
We have 2 Pisces and 2 Geminis here.
Yeah. So
Hardcore.
Joe is
That's how we put out the
Crazy. We're gonna
fires.
have
Joe's
a
March
death match
1st.
later.
You're March 1st.
March 3rd.
March 3rd.
Yeah.
March 3rd.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah. And you're the 10th?
I'm the first. Yeah.
Oh, you're the first.
Yeah. I desperately need someone to take over just so I can fix my mic stand.
I need to get one of those books because my ex-girlfriend had one of those that was like, this is how everybody interacts with like
Oh, astrology.
yeah, one of those things.
Oh.
I have no idea.
Did those work?
I don't think so.
Part of it you read through and go like, oh yeah, it's kind of true, but it gets so complicated. You know, it's like, well, this person and that person.
Yeah.
But then it's like this week and that week, but only these particular days. Well, I could spend all this time reading this, or I could just talk to you and work on our problem. So,
Right.
Yeah.
anyways, sidebar.
Okay, so guitar was the first instrument that you played.
Yes.
And what kind of music did you grow up listening to?
Shit, man. I guess everything that I grew. Everything, dude. You know, I guess I started, real young, 7, 8, 9, classic rock. All about Sabbath, Blue Oyster Cult.
Ooh.
Neil Young. Basically, like a lot of, I really, really loved like the late 70s, like when heavy metal first originated, like Sabbath and shit like that is a big one for me.
Cool.
I'm a huge fan of minor chords and dark sounding shit, and as I got older,
Pretty heavy for a 7-year-old.
my dad did good.
That's
yeah.
great. Yeah.
Pops did really good. Thank you, Dad.
All my parents.
Thank you for
gave
not letting me
was
grow up on-
disco.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, thanks, Pops, for letting me not grow up on some bullshit.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, I mean, I guess just like any kid in like 2002, 2004, like I started, I got into more, obviously there was the pop punk phase where it was like Sum 41,
Blink.
Blink 182. I didn't really get into the real sappy shit, Taking Back Sunday or anything like that. That was, no matter what, I was always kind of like, I don't know about that. I mean, respect, obviously,
They're good at it, but they might have taken it too far.
Amazing. It's just not some shit that I listen to with the windows down,
Yeah, no, they took it into Monday for sure.
That's great.
But what was I going to say? A lot of, I'll never forget, like I was into a lot of that pop punk stuff. And then one of my sister's friends, when I was like, I think maybe 10 or 12, showed me NoFX, and this dude literally took my Good Charlotte CD. He popped it out of the car because it was like The Young and the Hopeless or something. He popped it out of the car and chucked it out the window on the freeway and gave me a copy of Hot Dog in a Hallway by NoFX. And like right then and there, I was like, these motherfuckers are so badass. I was like, my sister's friends are so cool. If Joey De La Cruz hears this, it was Joey De La Cruz that gave me NoFX Hot Dog in a Hallway. He still comes to my shows and shit.
Oh
actually,
my
Joey
gosh.
D. Yeah, so I always tell that story because you never know what kind of impact you're gonna have on someone, man. So he introduced me to like a lot. Then after that, it was like I just got into the wormhole of just like Bad Religion, the Descendants, the adolescence. I got into 12, 13. I just started digging into I started skateboarding every day, and it was all just Misfits, Black Flag, Anti-Flag, all that shit, Pennywise. And then I started smoking weed.
Yeah, I was gonna say
that's how it goes, right?
I was gonna say, wait, so now I get it. If you're into Black Flag and all those other rap bands, that's how you become a well-known reggae artist.
It's
no, it isn't. It's marijuana.
Black Flag is a gateway drug, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, that was it, man. I mean,
wow.
Obviously, the state of your mind can change your whole what sounds good to you, man. And then it was like motherfucking Eka Mouse, you hear this shit?
I know.
I was like, oh my God, what is this? And then then you start getting in, especially by the time I was 14, 15, obviously there was always a huge hip hop influence, 90s West Coast rap, no matter what. The production on, Dr. Dre, The Chronic 2001, all that shit, good. Dude, just unbelievable. Huge, Bone Thugs, 3-6 Mafia, all of that shit. I loved just the mix of gangster rap, hardcore punk rock, and then roots reggae. It was
trippy.
My top three. You know what I mean? And
so what were some of the reggae groups or artists that really grabbed you? Like you said, Nirvana hit me in the soul, or Bone Thugs and Dre hit me in the soul. What's the a reggae thing that you heard and went I have to do that?
Slightly Stupid.
Really?
Yep, 1000%.
And they were 12. Maybe 12.
I was 13, 14.
So
you know what I mean?
And that's really interesting because I've gotten to work with a lot of those guys here and there, and it's really interesting because I didn't learn reggae from that, but I'm a bit older. But they got really well known around here that way, and then so many my students of music will be I need to learn Revolution.
Yeah,
and I'm you realize what this is called, right? And they're I don't know. And I'm okay, here's Grandpa Marley.
Right.
Let's start there.
Right.
Those band, all of them have been so seminal in bringing that music to a popular forefront.
Yeah, and just teaching younger kids about the roots shit, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I am a perfect example of that because growing up, I had no idea about Barrington Levy, Sugar Minot, any of the super Yellow Man.
Yeah, Toots.
Toots and Maytals, all those cats, you know what I mean? And a lot of those bands featured or, borrowed riffs from them or paid homage to them in some way, even with Sublime, you know what I mean? Sublime, you got them the special Sublime's just amazing hip hop reggae rock compilation of just a bunch of Clash bass lines versus the Specials, and they just take all this shit and make it their own, and I was always super inspired by that. So I guess when I'm my shit is I pull from everywhere now, you know what I mean? And I try to do, what they did where, obviously no matter what, it's somebody's done it before. At this point in 2021, it's no matter what you do, somebody has played that same way before.
Yeah, right.
And so it's up to you to make it your own, and the lyrics and the message are a big part of it too. But sorry for going into
no, that's really good stuff, man.
That's awesome.
But yeah, that was one of my bigger influences when I was a kid, because all those dudes were just stoners that played their acoustic guitars and just decided to start bands. And that's exactly what I was when I was 14, 15. I love fucking smoking. I was I love smoking weed and I love playing fucking music. And these guys with all their, Revolution and Slightly Stupid and Damien, everybody with their weed smoking anthems was just we thought that it was the shit, dude. And it was before it was normal and when it was still illegal.
Yeah.
And it was still somewhat taboo. You know what I mean? At least when you're 14, 15 and you're you're going to school with weed in your pocket and shit. You know what I mean? That was the good anthem shit,
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Right.
No, never heard of it.
It was Marley for you,
Yeah. That's cool, man. And you can hear it in your music too. It's really interesting. You can hear that, obviously you do a lot of reggae music, but it's not just that. It's you can hear the rock and roll. You can hear all that. I sound like an old person now. Shit.
Everything, man.
You are 32.
Two.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can hear sort of that. And it was it reminded me of a quote, when you're trying to make your music fresh. It was George Harrison, I think. Well, actually, I think this came from the Bible first, and then George Harrison said it. There's nothing new under the sun, kind of,
right.
is the paraphrase.
Right.
And it's weird because I was working on some riffs earlier today in the studio for something, and I'm like, I feel like I've heard this before. It feels pretty good,
Yep.
But like with you as a songwriter, you've got a message. So we could be playing a rad groove, we're all feeling it, but you've got a message to say with lyrics.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what really defines the tune.
Honestly, yeah, that's your story is, I think, more powerful or equally as powerful as your music. And it's kind of like hand in hand almost, I think a lot of I grew up kind of privileged, I guess, middle class, and I didn't really have a story until my father died like 5 years ago. And then I was just like, because before that I was just like some, rich. Well, they said rich.
Wait, you're rich?
They said rich.
Oh shit!
They said rich. I didn't say rich.
What do you do?
They said we were loaded because we lived in Tarzana. My dad was a radio personality for 50 years. But
I can tell where you get it from.
Oh, thank you.
There you go.
Thank you, sir. But
right when you jumped on, I was like, great fucking radio voice, dude. I was like, do you hear this guy?
Yes.
He's got the
Like, where the fuck am I right now?
Good morning.
good
Go
morning,
ahead, sorry.
sir.
He's our secret sauce.
Yeah. No. We'll talk about that later. But yeah, I forgot where I was going with that. I got flattered and I just forgot where I was going with that.
Talking about the message of the music.
The message.
That's
yeah.
right. And I forgot where I was going with that. But no, I'm looking at my percentage and I have like 12% of this battery. It's going down, even though like I have it plugged in.
See if you can turn the brightness down.
I can't even see it right now.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. I was a little mad at our producer last week.
Yeah, he is. Our producer is 6, by the way.
Yeah.
And he cries.
He's upstairs.
He cries every time we don't have a show.
Well, and he also tells me I need to it'll be 4 minutes beforehand. I'm like, I'm fine.
I know.
I'm outside. And he yells at me a lot.
He's very very concerned about your punctuality, Joe.
Yeah, he is. Yeah. But he can't Uber drive. I don't even know if he knows who Kyle Smith is. He actually probably does. He kind of knows everything.
Yeah, he definitely does. He knows a lot of the local music.
Yeah, he's kind of hip.
Yep.
We'll see if he can get us a charger for that thing. So should we take a break and play some music?
We should take a break. Yeah, because apparently our stream is offline.
Oh, that's wonderful.
And my laptop's overheating, so we will. We're recording right now, but we're not streaming. So we will take a break right after this.
We're going to take a short break, and then we're going to come back and talk to Kyle some more.
Actually, we should have this performance next.
I think that would be great.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are proud to announce the first live performance of the local show. Kyle Smith, everybody.
This is a little song I wrote for you guys. It's called Just Like Them. It's about being yourself.
You know my eyes are bloodshot red, but I can still be going strong. Told myself that I don't need no sleep till I'm dead, but I might be in my head all alone. As the world flies by, I might feel all alone, but I know it's gonna be alright. Got my head in my hands and I don't give a damn, but I can see it, I'll be up all night. Where everybody say, but I can see it, I'll be up all night. Where everybody say, cause people never do what you want to do. None of them are into none of the same shit that you're into. They keep on tripping on the words that you say, cause they want you to be just like them. The jealous and the envious will run their fucking mouths. You'll never let them ruin what your love is all about. They'll tell you that you're strange and they'll try to kiss you out, cause they want you to be just like them. I said they want you, you don't want you to be just like them. Said they need you, you don't need you to be just like, you don't fucking need to. everybody say yeah. I try to kick back, but I just can't relax. Life is so much shorter than we think. If I'm lucky enough, I'll get out and look back and regret I spent it all on the brink. You can never sell your soul. You can never slow your roll. Telling you you're fucking out of control just because you violated parole. Just because you violated parole.
This is the very mellow version of this shit.
Cause people never do what you wanna do. None of them are into none of the same shit that you're into. They keep on tripping on the words that you say, cause they want you to be just like them. The jealous and the envious will run their fucking mouths. Don't never let them ruin what your love is all about. They'll tell you that you're strange and they'll try to cast you out, cause they want you to be just like them. I said they want you, you don't want to. Want you to be just like them. I said they need you don't need to. Need you to be just like them.
Yeah, what? Woo! Goodness. Oh my God. Okay.
Oh man,
How you feeling?
I'm feeling really, really good. This is super comfy. You guys made this nice and comfortable. I can hear myself and shit. That kind of comes in handy a little bit.
There we go. Okay, we're reconnecting. We lost it again. Shit.
Oh shit.
Oh, we're back. Okay. That wasn't just delay.
Dub.
All right.
Shit. Does that mean we going in for one more?
Yeah, we are still live and we are still recording, so we are good for one more if you'd like.
Cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. I'm gonna play a tune called "Jaded" for you guys.
Hey, where you from? Think you might have ended up on the wrong side of town. Why don't you go and grab your gun? I feel it at the pavement, I ain't looking, but I feel a countdown. Said my feet at the pavement, I ain't looking, but I feel a countdown. Coming over to the dark side, where we struggling every day. I tell you all about this paradise, but I promise you won't feel no pain. Let me get wrapped up in your chaos. Nobody makes it out of love. I can't see no way out, and nobody wanna save us. How do I survive? Whoa. How do I survive? Yeah. Said the jaded are leading the blind. When the sick boys are getting the weak, yeah, the coolest are leading the kind. And when the coppers are arriving, nobody speaks. When the coppers are arriving, nobody speaks. I still don't see no other way. Ready to it all away. I swear some things will never change. Wanna know, yeah. But I'm gonna break that shit today. But I'm gonna break that shit today. Now that you made it out, what you gonna do? Still feeling like they're all out to get you. Hear them screaming in your head real loud. Can't find a way to turn the volume down. I said the jaded are leading the blind. When the sick boys are guiding the weak, yeah, the coolest are leading the kind. And when the coppers are arriving, nobody speaks. When the coppers are arriving, nobody speaks. When the coppers are arriving, nobody speaks. the coppers all arriving, nobody speaks. When the coppers all arriving, yeah. Oh, whoa.
Jesus Christ. Holy crap. Woo. Good Lord. We don't know if the live is going through, but this is definitely recording. We got the audio for that. That's awesome.
Nice.
Holy crap.
Man. You know what? We got time for uno mas.
Okay.
Yeah. Should we do it again?
Okay.
Okay. I'll play one more for you guys really quick here. I want to do this. This is actually going to be on the new record. It's a song called Lost Cause, so it's going to be a new one off of the new album. We're going to do the very impromptu acoustic version because we haven't practiced this one much, but we're going to give it a shot anyways because we want to throw something special on here for you guys. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Don't ever lose sight of the gift now, cause it's already in front of you. When you think about giving up, cause you really don't give a fuck, but you got a power on though. And when you make it to the other side, you dust yourself off and you tell them thanks for the ride. Are you really just gonna give up and die? Or take your lumps like the man and make the most of your life? Said go, whoa. Against all odds when you're feeling so damn low. You're living like a lost cause. I just wanna let you know. Give it up another round of applause, and you'll never be alone, alone. Give it up, stop. Give it up to low. Give it up, stop. Woo! I said I'm always sticking by your side when you're feeling all alone. Gotta be strong and take it all in stride when you're feeling all it down. You've got to kick back and breathe, don't be too blind to see. Life is a gift and it ain't guaranteed. All that you learn against all that you know. Hope you never wanna look back. I don't wanna let you go. Whoa. Against all odds when you're feeling so damn low. You're living like a lost cause. I just wanna let you know. Give it up another round of applause, and you never feel alone. Said you never feel alone, yeah. Na 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 no 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 na 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 no.
Damn.
That one's called Lost Cause. That's going to be on the new record here, buddy.
Damn, that's amazing.
Thanks, man.
Wow. We are going to take a short break. Our stream is all over the place. We are downstairs, and we are trying this a new time. But, hey, that was Kyle Smith, everybody. And we got a lot more to come. Stick around, I think, maybe... as long as my laptop will, and we'll be right back. okay, so here's the deal, everybody. This is our first live test show, and we are doing the best we can for Ventura, California, and the Oxnard area. Everybody, hey, here's local Joe. Everybody, remember him? Oh, he got moved around. He got tousled around. Look how crazy this came. This show just became crazy. His camera is all over the place.
What are you wiping off your sweat with? What is that?
Am I
Sheena's
on?
not even in the scene anymore. There she is. That's a weird.
I told you a 6-year-old producer was not going to cut it.
6-year-old producer, everybody. We're gonna move Shayna.
Oh, you just like move her?
Woo! Oh, she's gonna be outside the box.
Not so
though.
fast.
No,
I'm getting a little dizzy. Not so fast.
No. See,
Could you make me look like Dwayne Johnson or something?
We only have so many cameras, and this is the problem. But we will address that in a future episode. Thank the Lord for Kyle Smith for having the patience to deal with us tonight. We're going to actually come back to him right now. That's right. Switch the microphones. Hold on. We got to do this because we don't have enough input. Okay.
Oh, there it is.
There is Kyle Smith, everybody.
Oh, this track is cool, dude.
Dude.
What a fun version of that, too.
Wow.
Oh, my gosh. That's why I'm telling off with Kyle Smith merch. He actually gave me a towel.
I see that.
Yes.
Toweling off
Oh, I like that.
right now with...
Who has your own towels?
I know, right?
Beach
Who has
towels.
their own beach
A lot.
towels?
Maybe
Of
JLB over here, but
Of course, right?
now we got Kyle Smith. We also have some coffee. Kyle Smith's
Yeah.
caffeined coffee.
That's genius.
I may never sleep again. And
There you
then
go.
Maybe.
chili peppers,
Yep.
dead herring.
Little scorpion.
Oh yeah, scorpion too.
Wow.
Wow, that is super cool. Thank you for that.
Jimbo's the man, dude. He's badass.
It's okay that he only has one eyeball up there.
Right.
That's all he needs, really.
That's the Santa Cruz guy, the dude that does all the
Yeah.
Santa Cruz boards and like he does a bunch of flyers for like, or I guess a lot of band art for like everybody too. Pennywise, Slightly Stupid, Mac Miller, the whole nine.
He's been around forever making cool stuff.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Wow, thank you for that. That is really special.
Of course,
That's
man.
so cool. Wow. My computer's hating me. And we might have to end this show early, unfortunately.
Likewise.
But we're going to have Kyle Smith back, everybody.
He's all,
I can't even switch scenes right now. He's like, I don't know about this podcast you guys got going on.
Kind of busy.
Just
Oh, that's cool. We
kind of got some stuff going on.
Right.
But
some,
yeah.
man.
So tell us about what you have coming up. You have any tours or shows coming up?
Yes, we're gonna be. I'm actually doing an acoustic set up in Arlington, Washington this Saturday.
Cool.
So I don't know if this will be out by then, but June 12th at the Mirkwood in Arlington, Washington. June 18th, I'll be bringing the full band to Melbourne, Florida. It's called the 3-2-1 Throwdown, and it's gonna be.
You're all over the place.
Yeah, try. And then where are we at? Oh yeah, we're doing our first full band local show in over a year and a half at Miss Olson's on Friday, June 25th. We're going to be bringing the full band to Miss Olson's, and the tickets are $25. They're on eventbrite.com right now. So
Cool.
since this is the local show, so we might as well promote a fucking local
Yeah,
show.
There you
absolutely.
go.
No, that sounds
yeah.
amazing.
Yep.
Who is that lady?
Mrs. Olsen?
Oh yeah, shit.
She's an old.
It's a coffee
She's an old
joint.
seller.
She makes great pancakes.
I wonder if there actually is a Miss Olsen.
Huh. That where is that though? I haven't heard that.
It's in Oxnard. I think it's over in the harbor.
Oh, really?
It's
Yeah,
in
I think
the
so.
Channel
Yeah.
Islands Harbor.
I've never been either.
Yeah, it's actually, I believe they've only been at that location for about a year, but it's really, we've been to a couple of Free Love Project shows out there.
That's right. That's
really
right.
good.
Okay.
Yeah,
So-
it's a great place to play.
Same idea, but a Friday night. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Oh.
So yeah, so it'll be. I think it'll be raging.
So you guys will be playing inside.
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I think
Yeah.
So
That'll
have
be
like
cool.
a dance floor. That'll be great.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're going to have way too much fun.
We're happy to have a little bit of normalcy back, you know?
Amen,
Absolutely.
brother.
Absolutely.
we
We're
need
thankful
that.
for that.